Hello, 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 my lovely friends. It's Christine Trainor talking to you from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. How are you doing today on this 21st day of March, the 21st day of the third month of the new decade? Whoa! How are you dealing with the self-isolation today? As I share my daily thoughts today. And you know what? Today is my Take Time For You day. So I'm thinking long and hard how I can do this. And I actually spent some time this morning and last night what I can share today. And first of all, let's enjoy the sun as I share this sun for you today, my lovely friends. As you see, it's a little bit quiet, but people are walking around, but it's still mostly quiet. You see a few cars in the streets a little bit because I am in the city, but it's not too bad. I tell you, last night it was eerily quiet here. So I thought I'd share with you today as I continue on. And I thought, what could I possibly talk about today on this Take Time For You day? What can I basically share? You know what? I'm going to talk about some things that I'm a person who's very introverted, so isn't that hard for me to self-isolate? But those of you who are not used to it, how can you take time for just, if you're by yourself, I bet you feel bad. You feel like life is just, you probably feel like running around like chicken with a head cut off. Hey, Gail, how you doing, girl? And I wrote it, believe it or not, I was able to get 4 pages of stuff done here. I'm surprised my brain is that well. But I thought to myself, I'll read a little bit here. And I was thinking, what can I share today on Take Time For You Saturday? And I actually have some things, some tips that I have adapted along the way. And I thought I'd share them with you today, my lovely friends, because this might help you as has helped me. When you're absolutely faced to have self-isolation, this would be a wonderful experience for you when you think about it. So I thought I would share some tips that have helped me quite a bit, and they might help you as well, in learning how to explore and enjoy this beautiful world of, say, self-isolation, shall I say. How about that, eh? So let's get started, and I hope they'll help you as they've helped me. And the first one, and I've been sharing this for a while now, mental health. You need to get your mental health in order. And basically, what that means is you have to be in a more calmer state. And the first best thing to do, I think, is really practice some meditation for yourself. Really. I think meditation helps calm your mind, calms your nerves, helps you become into a more better, happier state. And of course, you can go online, you can Google and YouTube. You can even, if you want to, download some good videos and practice that. I actually go on my tablet here, and I'm always on my tablet, and I'm always going onto my YouTube, and in the evenings I'll sit quietly, maybe in the afternoon, put on some quiet music and deep breathe and just calm myself. Deep breathe and deep. I think deep breathing is the best thing to do. Deep breathing is another good thing, because if we don't have our mental health in check, hey Connie, how you doing, girl? We can go bonkers, literally bonkers, having self-isolation too, right? And I know that for a fact, that it can be the hardest thing when you have to constantly be on your own, stay put, and just hunker down, because in our extraordinary times these days, that's what happens. So I think meditation for me is a good thing for mental health if you're all on your own. And number 2, always have an attitude for gratitude. I share that all the time, but I think gratitude is the key. First thing in the morning, whatever time you want, sit quietly. And nowadays, gratitude for all those beautiful people that are out there on the front lines helping us out. The grocery store clerks, the police, the doctors, the nurses, the hospital workers, the people delivering food to you. The essential services are still working, and they daycare people are looking after your children. If you're working in the essential field too, truly give thanks. Give thanks for what you actually have in your life today, and there's still so much to be grateful for, and that really will make your mind more happy and content. So I think gratitude is number 2, and number 3, get creative about being physically active. And if you have to stay put, if you have a house with a beautiful backyard, put on some music, run around your house, run around your backyard, do something to be creative. Be creative with physically active. If you're in your apartment, I actually have a balcony, so I actually go around and walk on the balcony. Put on some music, do some dancing, walk around your apartment, like a brisk walk. If there's nobody in your hallway, go walk around your hallway. If you can go up and down the stairs in your apartment, do that. Hey, Glory Bet, how you doing? Do something to really stay active, because I know, and you can go online on YouTube and you can check out the wonderful videos of physical instruction. There's so many now. I bet you there's more now. that are helping people out when they have to be self-isolated. So that's number 3. And number 4, be creative when you have to self-isolate. That is one of the keys. Be creative. I was thinking starting a quarantine journal. Pen and paper, because it takes some time out of an hour or two by yourself. Sit down quietly and start journaling your days and how things are going. Write a journal. Journaling is actually one of the top keys. Creative is if you have some board games, or if you got some cards, wash them all down and start playing solitaire. Be creative. If you have things you want to do around the house and you haven't done for a while, go to it. Get started. Do something new. Go online. Maybe try out some new recipes, that you may have some stuff at home and you haven't done. Try out some new recipes. Do some good, honest reading. Be creative on your time by yourself. And number 5, the most important, is always monitoring your health, making sure you're eating healthy and staying strong. Taking the necessary multivitamins or supplements to keep you strong and healthy in this crazy times we're in right now. So these are the 5 things I decided to share with you today, because I'm actually adapting to these. I like to learn things, so I go online and I'm learning. So that's my time, because I'm an introvert, guys. So I like to be at home, and since I work at home now and I have some physical issues, I'm very busy online learning, and I'm always printing things out and learning stuff. That's my thing. And there's a doll store that's still open, because that's kind of essential. I'm actually going to get some books, or actually maybe order them on Amazon, and maybe a variety of wonderful notebooks, and start journaling myself on the times I'm spending time at home. And I'm so fortunate I have my recumbent bike. So after I do this, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of workout on my recumbent bike. And I have a lovely balcony, as I shared my balcony here. Or I go out and I walk around and just enjoy the fresh air. That's a good thing too, right? I forgot to mention that too, but you know what? There's so many ways. I tell you, my lovely friends, drop me a comment down below on some tips that you're learning about self-isolation. Share with me. I would love that, my lovely friends, because you know what? If each one of us can share a tip of how they're enjoying the self-isolation and how they can do it. As my first 5, like I said, I probably have more tips along the way as I may share as time goes by. But these are just 5 basic tips that I'm actually adapting to every day. I have always adapted to every day, because they're basically for your mental and your physical well-being more so than anything else. That's more important, right? And I always will sit quietly sometimes by myself and put on some music and deep breathe. I find, especially in the morning when I have to wake up to deal with my issues because I can't really get pain medication for my knees, and because my surgery was canceled, I'm actually learning to meditate to get myself calm and relaxed, and it's working. I hope these 5 tips have helped you a little bit as they're helping me. And let's get some interesting quotes about self-isolation or being by yourself. Let's see. And here's the one that I decided to share, which is hold company with yourself so sacred that even when you are alone, you are whole. Or your elevation may require your isolation. Or this one by Robert too. Sometimes you need to take a break from everyone and spend time alone to experience, appreciate, and love yourself. Or sometimes you need a break in a beautiful place alone to figure everything out. Or this one, reach within yourself at the height of the storm for that eye of calm. So my lovely friends, this is what I want to share with you today on this, my daily thoughts on Take Time for You, and sharing about self-isolation and how we can, each one of us, take time for ourselves in this crazy, unforeseen times right now. That being on our own and self-isolating can help ourselves as well, to help bridge the gap between going bad mentally to staying calm and cool in times of strife and stress. Hey, Iala, how you doing? And I really wanted to get that out to you today, my lovely friends, because I love you all. I know you're having times of stress, but we can get through this, as I've been sharing every day today, if we find the ways. So drop me a line down below. Share with me some of your tips on how you're helping to get through these hard times in self-isolation. So I give thanks to Gail, my awesome friend Gail, and lovely Connie, and Gloria Yvette, and Donna, and Iala for coming on and saying hello. I love you all, my sweet, lovely friends. I give you love. I give you calmness. I give you inspiration. I give you motivation. Stay strong. We will weather the storm. Talk to you soon. Bye.